the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle. Welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They go play action now with Milrow. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Hey!
The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's to the right side and incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front. You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. Past midfield to the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and good. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. 3rd down coming up. We'll try and run it with Walker. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Seattle.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Milrow. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Drive will start on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll motion the slot man right. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Minnesota. Up the middle they go. He'll forward for maybe a yard. Byron Murphy there on the stop. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now they'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Hey, last first.
Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll look to throw. He's got room to roam. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll send Worthy in motion. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Now a give up the middle. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
3rd and goal.
79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Bronco 80.
Back to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. The Vikings looking for 3. Bring out the field goal unit. That one is good. And the Vikings will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Ready, set.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Come on, ready.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Dragon 60.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, Milrow going for it all. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And he'll be taken down. That is a good return. They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. So a big one there to start the drive. 62 yards. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal.
60 back to week.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Vikings. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Vikings will get out in front 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now Milrow on first down. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
15 yards. The Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 15.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. That his second TD catch of the season.
Hey, bro, you know they play me like a bitch right now, bro. That's bull. That's an interception.
But you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up,
I can't even be mad because, like, I already see how this shit going, though.
I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect,
I already know.
it is a thing of beauty.
I'm going to put up a fight against you in that. It's all right.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That's complete to Moore on the right side. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll turn and hand this one off. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
To the left side, and it's caught by Felton.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Now, faking the give, exiting the pocket right. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He'll look to throw. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. He'll drop to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
19 Charger, 79 Broncos.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. This one caught by Felton, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. It'll be a Vikings first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
Bro, my niggas keep batting this bitch down instead of clicking this shit. This shit finna piss me off.
It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that will lead to a second down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That's going to be caught. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
That is hot down the field. It's worthy. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll try the right side this time. Whoa, and he's got another one. Touchdown, Vikings. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. The PAT, up and good. The Vikings will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on, set! Cougar 19! Ready, ready.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
To the air, it's Milroe. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Ready, set. Hey, here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. Yeah. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Vikings.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Minnesota.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front. We can see the results. And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, they'll run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. No problem there on the extra point. And the Vikings are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 6. Hey, check.
They'll run right. Here's Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Third down and 3.
18, 5 in. Let's go now. Trap 60, trap 60.
From the gun, it's Milrow. On the run to the right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Got it. Ready?
The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
Ready? 60 Maverick, 60 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Get it. Go.
Here's a handoff to Walker. Finds room inside the 40. And he will score again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a two-possession game here late.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Rolling right. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Come on, alert, alert, 18 Cardinal, hurt. Ready.
Here's a run going left, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he's just pushing guys out of the way. Powering forward for a gain of 8.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Hey, bro, I see what it feel like when nobody can stop Walker. Bro, this nigga just going on. Bruh. I'm like, I got the angle. This nigga just take off. I'm like, oh, man.
The extra point is good. The Vikings will open it up even further.
Yeah, I see the pain where everybody like, man, what the fuck?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
And your whole damn offense line traded up. I'm like, God damn.
60 bikes.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Room to run past midfield. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. It's another big play in a game that's had its share.
But how you think I feel?
41
You
yards.
fucking D-line train. I can't even get a stop. What's up, baby?
It's a free tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Right, y'all need to go in and copy this. Yep. I know you did.
Now it's Milroe. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing.
I went to go look. Let me go look at this man this running back.
Out of bounds inside the 10. The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. What a night he's having. That's 4.
Bro, why you think I ain't been throwing like that when I found that shit out, bro? This is my fucking quarterback.
Now Milroe. And he will get
Won that game, he wanted to be good. Next game, he want to throw shit.
the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone.
I said these niggas catch the pick. Man, the whole game. These motherfuckers just batting that bitch out the air.
His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down this drive.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Has some room inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. And he's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now,
Bro, my motherfuckers ain't played they zone all game.
He knocks it through. And the Vikings are going to extend their lead.
Nah, fuck that job.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing is Milroe. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down and 11.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now. Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60.
Here's Milroe to throw. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. And he is good.
GG, fam. I can't even say nothing anymore.
Well, the guy playing center field, the guy back there watching it all, had all the eyes on him, takes the interception, and goes all the way, Greg, for a very impressive touchdown.
Yeah, Mike, I just think the quarterback just locked in on his receiver the entire way. And as you said, that center fielder sitting back there, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes. And once he got his hands on that ball, it was nothing but green grass the other way for the pick six.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. On the handoff, this is Walker. Not much there, maybe a yard. It is 2nd and 9. Milroe. Out to his right. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now Walker. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week. Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around. In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
So much of that play comes down